Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be drawing WWE superstars in a comic book style. Now, I used to be a big fan of WWE when I was a kid. I used to watch it, every Monday when Monday Night Raw was on, or Friday when SmackDown, back then it was on Fridays. I think now it's Tuesdays. Now, full disclosure, I don't really watch it as much anymore. Not because, it's boring or anything. I haven't, I just busy all the time, so I can't really watch it and aren't really up to date what's going on. But I've always been a big fan, like I said, of these characters. Because in reality, these are characters. They have their own persona, their own personalities in the ring, and they're very beloved wrestlers, especially the one we have here. Now, Rey Mysterio is arguably considered one of the greatest luchadors of all times. He's very well known around the world. He's been basically at every end of the spectrum in terms of wrestling. He's been at ECW, WCW, CMLL, obviously WWE, AAA wrestling. Then he went to kind of an independent circuit, and then he went to Lucha Underground, and then he made his debut at Japan Pro Wrestling, which is fairly new. And then he's ultimately made his return to the WWE, which I think is a very smart move by him, since he is pretty much ending his career and really returning to his roots of lucha libre, which at the core is it's what he does best. He's always been known for that lucha libre Mexican style wrestling, and I think that's why I connected with him so much as a kid. It was because Mexican American, and I grew up with Mexican culture, so seeing him do all this crazy stuff as a kid and being praised for it was something really special. But yeah, this is Rey Mysterio in a comic book art style. Now, moving on to one of my also favorite wrestlers is Roman Reigns, the big dog as he's known in the WWE. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. I love seeing him perform, entertain. I also love his tactical attire. I think it's really cool. If I was in the WWE, if I was a wrestler, this is probably around what I'd wear. I'm not a big fan of the underwear and the boots and the elbow pads. I love this. Like I said, I love this style. And I thought it'd be really cool to see him draw on this one, a comic book style. And this style is something that I've been playing around with over the years. I've tried, different comic book art styles, and I really like this one. I think it speaks to me. I really enjoy drawing in this style. And yeah, now I don't know if you guys saw in the last drawing of Rey Mysterio, but I'm using pictures to implement their tattoos. I could draw them, but it just saves me a lot of time. And his tattoo in particular is very, very detailed. And you guys will see this in a second. If you know Roman Reigns, you know what I'm talking about. His Samoan tattoo is very detailed, so it just saves me a lot of time. Of course, you can always draw it, but if you have these type of tools, just digital platform, why not use it? Now, Roman Reigns' real name is Joseph Anoa'i. Now, I probably butchered that name, but he was born on the 25th of May, 1985, in Pensacola, Florida. Reigns is currently signed, of course, by the WWE, but more specifically the Raw brand, and is one of the most integral wrestlers in the company at the moment. And it's interesting to know that Reigns did not start his career as a wrestler. In fact, he started as a football player, kind of like his cousin, The Rock. He started his professional football career with the off-season spells with the Minnesota Vikings and Jacksonville Jaguars of the National Football League back in 2007. He then moved across the border to join the Canadian Football League, Edmonton Eskimos, in 2008, and he was released at the end of the season. And that was pretty much the end of his football career. But as you can see, he's made a name for himself in the world wrestling entertainment business. Now, for my next wrestler, kind of moving on to the next one, he needs no introduction. You guys already know his name. I'm not even going to say it.
And his name is John Cena!
Okay, but for real, let me stop. The next one is John Cena. Now, you guys will see me actually draw this pose, but I end up changing it in the end. But I thought I'd leave it in here just so you guys can see kind of the process I go through. Just kind of figuring out what I wanted to do. I like this pose, but I just feel like it wasn't
No, 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 no.
I am so sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. I tried to draw, but it was. Here's what happened. Let me tell you. I zoomed in and I didn't know realize how small the actual head was. But anyway, I'm going back to the drawing. I kind of fixed his face up a bit. I was looking at a reference. Now I might put the references down in the description below, just so you guys can see where I got my references from. But yeah, like I said, I started drawing this. I didn't really like it, so you'll see me change it in the end. And for those of you who don't know, I'm currently doing commissions. Now what that is you guys request whatever you guys want, whatever drawing you want, and I basically draw them, and yeah, that's pretty much that. It's not really that complicated. You guys go on the website, you go to the commissions tab, you click on it and fill out the information, and you can also go to the commission types tab, which is more specific and allows me to know exactly what you want. Currently, if you go to my website, you can see my portfolio, everything I've done. So I recommend, if you guys want a commission, if you guys want a fully customized drawing from me in my art style, or from any art style really that you want from any universe. Maybe you want yourself as Spider-Man in the SpongeBob universe, or something along those lines. Whatever it is, you guys can be creative. Challenge me, and I'll see what I can come up with. You guys do get revisions, and what that is it allows me to basically just produce whatever it is that you want, exactly what you want, to the minute detail. Now, if you guys want more details, you guys can, like I said, head over to my website. I will leave a link down below. You guys can also check out my merchandise. I also do merchandise designs, especially now with all this going on. I did a few designs for masks, and there's plenty more. There's clothing, there's bags, there's pillows. So you guys go check it out. It's all in my link tree. But yeah, thank you so much for the support, guys. It really means a lot. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't. Tap the little notification bell so you guys can be notified whenever I release a new video. With that said, kind of going back to John Cena, I really don't need to do much explaining of him. He's basically the face of the WWE, or has been for the last good part of the decade. He's like a 16-time world champion, so I really don't need to go too much into detail about him. And now he's actually going into acting, kind of following the footsteps of The Rock, which, it's cool. It's nice to see more, I guess most wrestlers just going to that side of the industry. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.